Why DeFi is better than bank. DeFi is the future of banking. It is a type of decentralized finance that is getting more and more popular by the day. But do you know why more people are starting to join DeFi and leaving the centuries-old bank services? Do you know what makes this new decentralized finance better than traditional banks? Well, we will explain it all in this video, and if you want to know, then keep watching. Let's get started with a short introduction to DeFi. But before you learn about why DeFi is better than a bank, pay attention to the big red subscription button. As soon as you click it, you will be taken to the wealthy side, the life you deserve, where you'll find hundreds of videos. These videos contain the answers to almost any question you may have. There are also daily updates, so if you want to stay tuned, remember to turn on notifications. What is DeFi? DeFi is a decentralized financial institution where users can invest, borrow, or lend money without any middleman like a bank or any other financial institution. It is a new way of using financial services without involving a banking system or any other centralized financial service. With DeFi, users can directly interact with each other. As there is no centralized operating system, no one has the power to access anyone's funds or data unless the user allows it. In short, DeFi is truly decentralized finance. The problem with the traditional banks. To understand why people prefer DeFi these days, you have to observe what problems they were having with the traditional banks in the first place. The major problem with traditional banks is that they are commercial enterprises that operate for profit and are not always interested in their customers' best interests. People face huge fee structures and high interest rates and are constantly charged for things that the bank does not need to be charging for. This is why people are tired of the traditional banking system. On the other hand, decentralized banks are owned by the people who use them. A decentralized system of finance is one in which the financial services and products are provided without dependence on commercial entities, with economic sovereignty at its core. It is a computer program or set of protocols that allow for the creation of digital currency, lending, borrowing, investing trading stocks, and other assets. In such an economy, these activities would happen between users directly on the peer-to-peer network and not on a central server. We hope now you're getting an idea about how all this makes DeFi a better financial service. Let's discuss it in detail. Why is DeFi better than banks? Number 1. Safety. Let's start with safety. Since it is a decentralized financial institution, no one has any authority to take your money away. It is all yours, and the only way someone can access it is if you give them access. On the other hand, the banks use a fractional reserve method. The fractional reserve method means that banks keep a portion of your money as collateral and lend the rest to others. So, let's say you have deposited $1,000 in your bank account. The bank will keep $100 as your deposit and lend the remaining $900 to someone else. So, at the end of the day, you have your original $1,000, and some other person also has $900 from your deposit. This is how banks work and make money. On the other hand, if you have deposited $1,000 in a DeFi account, you will own that money and no one can take it away or lend it to anyone. Number 2. Minimum deposits. Another reason why DeFi is better than banks is that there is no minimum deposit to open an account. Traditional banks require a minimum amount before you can open an account, but with DeFi, you don't have to worry about any minimum deposit. You can open an account with DeFi and deposit as little as $1. Number 3. Room for growth. Although you can open an account with DeFi with no minimum deposit, you could always choose to invest more to grow your money. For example, if you believe the price of Bitcoin will continue to rise in the future and would like to profit from that growth. Moreover, the capitalization of DeFi is constantly growing, and new cryptocurrencies are being added to the platform, so there is a lot of room for growth and profit in this type of financing. Number 4. Speed of growth. DeFi is spreading over the world like wildfire. Established just in 2017, this form of decentralized finance has already taken over the world. Now, think about where it would be in 10 years. Blockchain technology is developing with every passing day. New features are constantly being added to this platform to provide a better service to its users. Every second, DeFi is getting better for its users. Traditional banks are also accommodating themselves to the new realities of the economy by adopting new technologies. but they are on a slower pace of things. It is where DeFi beats the traditional banking services yet again. Enjoying till now? Please hit the subscribe button now, like, share, and comment. And yes, keep watching. Number 5. Flexibility. DeFi is a decentralized peer-to-peer ecosystem that enables borderless transfers of any asset. It is a company that is leading the way in the world of asset management. They have developed a platform that allows users to easily move their assets anywhere they please at any time, without the need to apply for permits and transfer long processes. Number 6. Speed. DeFi is insanely faster than traditional banking. The rewards and interest rates on this platform are updated every 15 seconds, making it more appealing than Wall Street. If you apply for a loan on this platform, the amount is transferred to your account as soon as the loan is approved. You do not have to wait for days like with traditional banking. Why is DeFi better when lending money? The first and most basic reason why DeFi is better when lending money is that there are no middlemen involved. When you lend money to a bank, there is a risk of not getting your money back because the bank might declare bankruptcy. But with DeFi, you don't have to worry because there is no middleman. You are directly in contact with the person to whom you have lent money. Another reason why lending money in DeFi is better is that there is over-collateralization in this decentralized finance. It means you can ask the borrower for collateral that is even more than the amount of the assets borrowed. Over-collateralization of the loan could be 10% or 20% more than the actual amount borrowed. The percentage depends on the agreement between the lender and borrower. This over-collateralization provides higher security to the lender, and that is why DeFi is seen as a better option. Why is DeFi better when borrowing money? When you borrow from a bank, they implement an interest rate that is covered by their profit. You have to pay them back a certain amount of money plus interest. On the other hand, DeFi has much lower interest rates as compared to the banks. The interest rates of the banks are decided by one head, and the rate remains constant for all branches. But on DeFi, you can negotiate your interest rates with the lender. But wait, a new loan mechanism has been introduced on DeFi recently that has even more benefits for the borrowers. This new mechanism is flash loans. These loans come with no collateral and minimum interest rates. These interest rates are already set by DeFi, so you don't have to negotiate. These loans are also backed by a powerful algorithm that will reverse all the transactions if the loan is not paid by the borrower. Other than offering reasonable and low interest rates, this incredible feature of DeFi also provides extra security to the loan providers. Even if the borrower does not send them the original sum of money plus the interest rate, the DeFi system will automatically revert the entire transaction to the loan provider's account. There is another huge benefit of borrowing money on DeFi. When you open an account with a bank to apply for a loan, the bank usually asks for your name, address, social insurance number, and some form of identification. This information will be stored in their database, and it will be used to verify your identity when you make payments afterward. You will need to fill in loads of paperwork, and it will all take what feels like ages to take out a loan. But if you want to borrow money through DeFi, all you have to do is apply for extremely quick flash loans. For such loans, you do not need to fill out any paperwork, so the borrowed money is in your hands in no time. How is DeFi more secure than traditional banks? Now that we have understood the advantages of DeFi for borrowing and lending money, let's talk about why DeFi is more secure than traditional banks. Well, as you already know, DeFi is a decentralized financial institution. There is no central authority that overlooks the transactions, so you have all the processes in your own hands. You do not need to worry about the safety of your money because you can only send and receive money from other users. There are no centralized servers that could be hacked or compromised. Another reason why DeFi is more secure than banks is that it is transparent. All the money flow and transactions are visible to all the members. Banks also claim to be transparent, but they are not. People don't know where their money is going, and they don't know where their money is stored. With DeFi, you can see everything, and you know where your money is going. Why do people choose DeFi? Now that we know all the advantages of DeFi over banks, there is no need to wonder why people choose DeFi over banks. But if we have to give one main reason for why people choose it, then it would be control. People are not choosing banks anymore because they know that their money is not in their hands. It is in the hands of banks. But with decentralized finance, like DeFi, people have full control over their money. They can decide what to invest in, what percentage of money to invest in each asset, and how much money they want to lend, and they also have the authority to take their money away whenever they want. With banks, it is impossible to do any of these things. Why do some people still prefer banks? Traditional banks are a very old concept and have been used since ancient times. They have been there since the Stone Age, and they have been running successfully since then. This is why people are hesitant to leave the traditional banking concept and start using a new form of finance like DeFi. What if DeFi fails? What if it becomes a scam? What if it gets hacked? These are some of the questions running inside the heads of people when they are about to leave the traditional banks and join DeFi. But if they understand the concept and they understand that DeFi is safe, then they will be more likely to give this new decentralized finance a chance. Did you enjoy the video? Please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment.